Hello gamers, welcome to Powered Casual presents D&D, but first we are going to do a little unboxing video of something I'm really excited about, something that I had to order special. It came in via FedEx yesterday, so this is it. As you can see, it's pretty big. It was actually 5 boxes taped together, not just one box, but 5. So they had to take a lot of care, a lot of time, a lot of effort to put this together, and I really appreciate that. People who sent that to me. So just a lot of tape, My cat's been very interested, constantly trying to eat some tape. It's already started the unboxing process for me. Sweet baby Waffles. That there. Okay, cool. Got some bubble wrap in there. Let me just undo the next layer here. Let me find that. There it is. Look at that. That's very good. Undo the next layer. I think 2 layers is good. But now we can sort of do the unveiling. So we'll take off the first box. Oh, no, that's the first box. No, you want to. There we go. That's nice. Now we can take off the second box. Now we have the real treasure right here. Got the bubble wrap. Got the air pack. More bubble wrap. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. That's what I wanted. It's real hard to get this right now during the pandemic. I'm very excited. There we go. And so at this point, you're probably thinking, Ian, that's a piece of wood. You'd be right. Fine pine, very good, nice, and they picked a good one for me. It's nice and flat, nice and straight, very good board. Only a little bit of warp to it. This will be perfect for what I need. I'm so happy. All right, well, let's get on with it. Thank you for watching, and enjoy some D&D.
I want that part of my life back.
Hello. And welcome to Power Casual presents D&D. Thank you, Brian, for the perfect timing. That was just amazing.
What I'm here for.
So yeah, I was explaining, I literally needed a piece of wood, and I found out that that Lowe's will actually ship lumber to you to an extent. I didn't realize, like, when I saw you could just buy a piece of wood, I had to see what was going to happen. So
they will ship one piece of wood only.
They will, and now you all know, so you don't have to do it. I'm providing a service. Not a service. Anyway. So welcome back to our game. It's been a couple weeks since we've been able to get together and play, but we are all here now, so we're ready to do this. So we'll just go around the circle in some fashion. Actually, yeah, we'll start with over on that side. For me, it's my left. I don't know what side it is for him, but playing Naoma, we have Tom.
Hello.
Jazz hands. Below Tom, we have Ark playing Maleficus. Below me, we have Brian playing Clyde. Down in the corner here, we have Sean playing Thranton.
No jazz hands. It's not happening.
Not doing it.
Nope.
Nope.
Just nope.
Nope.
He He
And I
won't.
call you a friend.
I'm trying to help you.
And last but not least, over to my right, we have Gilda, played by Alyssa. See, like.
No! Alyssa!
So many jazz hands.
Trusted you.
Are we
And
causing
Will.
seizures with our jazz hands?
I mean, maybe. Like, depending on how quickly your camera's, like, refresh rate, maybe it's just two weird fan-shaped blurs.
Right.
But, you know, like, if anybody's got, like, that sweet, like, 4K webcam, like, maybe.
It'd be pretty impressive if you could match your hands movement speed to the refresh rate of your
Refresh
camera
rate?
consistently.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's...
Big.
That would be...
Life goal.
What if that does cause seizures? Don't do that.
No, it'll just look like your hands are standing still.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
Jazz
yeah.
hands cause seizures.
So, to sum up what happened last time, who remembers what you did?
I have a piece of armor. I have a shield that I need to figure out. That's all I really strongly remember. I got some goods, and then we fell into a hole.
Yeah, the earth opened up and we fell into it. And we're on our way to Avernus, presumably.
Presumably
And
indeed.
Clyde got everything he ever wanted.
Not everything. Still looking for some sweet swords.
You have a sword.
What?
The blunt, magical piece of steel, but you have.
That's
You have
true.
a sword.
Maybe that's like a magical sharpening stick, like just
More like a letter opener.
a blunt letter opener.
This is a letter opener.
I mean, yeah, they're usually not super sharp, really. Like, usually just enough to be banned on airlines.
Jazz swords.
Yeah, jazz swords. Like I do.
You're gonna get kicked off of YouTube now.
It's true because we got copyrighted content. And we got the Master Sword. Nintendo's gonna C&D this. If I got a cease and desist from Nintendo, I would frame it. Let's all be very,
That'd be
very honest. Yeah.
We'll hook you up. Look at this.
Very good.
And achieve those goals.
So,
Let me just play some video games on stream. Sorry, I'll stop.
no, it's okay.
Trying to get
like
sponsored.
you know,
I'll
that's
turn
the
my
thing.
video
Like, I mean, you can either get a sponsorship or a C&D. Either way, you've made it. But yeah, the party did a fair amount last time, a couple weeks ago, where you guys you reunited with Naoma. You explained
with Gilda.
with Gilda, sorry. And what was in the pot was revealed.
Oh
was
man,
the
that
big-
was
that was the-
all one episode.
Yeah,
That was the watershed moment of this campaign so
Yep.
far.
Yep.
like so far leading contender for the name of the stream. So we'll see.
Should have
And
brought the pot with us.
I mean,
Not
technically,
straight to go get it.
yeah,
The villas probably come with us.
yeah, like because after you guys did that, you went and fought the Duchess of the Manor, to death.
Right.
Like,
She was a beast.
yeah, she wasn't going down easy. You then encountered her husband, the man responsible for all this BS.
He was not a beast.
He was not a beast. You looted the private coffers because he said you might as well try and take it with you. and then all hell broke loose, and now you are descending into it, sort of riding slowly southward, downward. Down is not south, north is not up. It took me a while to figure that out when I was a child, but it still kind of comes back every once in a while. So yeah, you definitely feel the sensation of going downward, like you're on a big freight elevator going slowly downward. You definitely see the earth moving past the town. you do see, like you saw at the end of the last episode, the sky above you has closed up, and the city is completely engulfed in the earth, until you descend ever lower, and eventually you break through the crust of Elturel, and you're instantly assaulted by the hot, brimstony wind of Avernus. It's like the air's, it's hot, it's like assaults your senses, stings your eyes. Like, you can just instantly see the city around you change. Just
I'm gonna
right.
audibly go, ugh, this sucks.
Yeah, the ground's like shuddering beneath your feet. You see like a couple of the shoddier buildings off in the distance just collapse. You see everything just sort of like age and just sort of corrupt and decay a little bit just around you.
But
Nothing,
not us,
normal.
though,
not
right?
yeah, not you guys. You don't feel any changes. Nothing seems to happen to you.
I don't feel corrupt.
Give it time. And the only thing you see above you, it looks like the companion, the big sun globe that was above the city of Elturel, has also descended along with the city, maintaining its same altitude. But now it is
I
Just-
thought the companion was gonna like plug the earth hole.
like a nice lid on a mason jar. Just
Yeah.
Boom.
What's in the pot? We're in the pot.
We are
Yeah.
the pot.
the orb is now, instead of a warm, welcoming sun, is now just a bluish black orb of darkness that occasionally just like blue lightning just arcs out of it, striking parts of the city just from time to time.
It's fine.
Can I
And
throw a rock at it?
you can, you can throw a rock at it. You're not gonna hit it. It's way up there, but.
Not with that attitude. Can I roll a 20? Here we go.
All right, let's do it. What do you get?
Roll the 2.
Do it.
15
It's a good throw,
plus
but
1, 16.
it's a good throw, but
What's
it's not good enough.
I look over at Gilda and Rhea. This isn't normal, right? It doesn't normally turn blue when arc lightning. That wasn't mentioned previously.
Not since I've been here.
Yeah, Rhea will look at you and go just like, no!
No!
No, that's not normal.
And the town doesn't typically sink into the earth either, right?
I just wanted to make sure that they
No.
were related.
I would say so. I would say that
Okay.
these two things are distinctly related, and my home is now swallowed up in hell. So yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it's great.
All right. Excellent.
Wonder if my shop's still here.
Good question.
Does the town seem to be mostly intact?
To an extent, there is definitely lightning damage from
Oh, sure, yeah.
from the orb, and like the ground quakes that you're feeling, they don't seem to they kind of come and go. You definitely feel like something, like some stuff around town's probably shifted, and just in general, like buildings are crumbled a bit. Like the place has already changed in the 5 minutes it's taken you guys to descend. And
Let's go downtown.
yeah, go downtown. Do it. I dare you.
Taking my way downtown.
Yeah, as
Make
we
a
start
way
to
downtown.
move around, I pull out the compass that that Gilda had given me earlier, that points to that tavern randomly.
Mhm.
I think, and I'm gonna check it. Does it still point in the direction that tavern was?
In
Or
general,
is?
yeah, it's wavering, definitely wavering more than it was, but yeah, it is pointing in that general direction back towards that neighborhood.
Interesting. Okay. I'll close it and put it back in my pocket.
How long have we been sort of floating downward?
Maybe 5-10 minutes. Not long, but you seem to have made a pretty fair distance in that time. Like, you're definitely descending downward.
And we're not like on the edge of this thing at all. We're nowhere near that.
Let's see. I have a thing.
Oh no!
Let's
Oh
see.
no!
You got. Well, I mean, you guys will see. Where are you even? Oh, that's right. You guys are actually looking at this this fine mappy-do that I have that you'll see in a moment. You guys are actually relatively near the edge of town. Because the villa was in sort of the edge of town, one of the quieter districts. So, you guys, you can definitely see where the land has ended. And
So is there like a horizon type of thing where I can sort of, do I have any frame of reference? Do I know how close we are to getting toward the presumed bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, roughly. There is a horizon, and yeah, you can see where it's still a little bit of a ways off, but yeah, you can see where the ground ends, and you can see just stretching out past that, just hell. Literal hell. Like red sand, like snaking, boiling rivers, spires and mountains that look like they could just pierce you. Like, it's just not... It's not good out that way.
Okay. So do we have like a rough idea how long we know we've been falling for 5 to 10. Do we know if we'll be falling for another 5 to 10?
Not quite sure.
Okay. So I'm just going to accept this for the most part and just be like, well, all right. I'd like to sit down on the ground and pop open the box that I stole.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we all have boxes, right?
You do
Nope,
all have
just me.
boxes. No,
No,
pretty much
everyone grabbed a
everybody
bunch.
grabbed
Everybody
at least
but
one. Yeah.
Everybody but me, if I remember correctly.
I'm pretty sure I shoved one at you and just said, take it and go.
Yeah.
I think that is correct.
Yeah, I believe that sounds 100% correct. Let's see.
Okay.
Let
We
me...
open them already though? No, because the earth opened up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys...
You
Yeah,
ran out of the villa as it was collapsing.
right. But
Or,
I...
well, as
Boxes.
Yeah, but I do know which boxes you each have, so I do know which one... Wait. Well, I know which boxes you guys have in general. So we'll just kind of go through these at random. Especially if you guys are just gonna have a
we'll
seat
share.
and share, and yeah.
We'll share.
Let's see.
Can I cast Identify on mine?
All right.
What is the box?
What is the box?
What is it?
Well,
It's a box.
all right. So
What's in the box?
All right. So what I'll need. So we have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. So yeah, there were 8 boxes. You guys grabbed 6.
Yeah, I grabbed one box and I grabbed the shield that was on the wall.
Yes, I believe Maleficus grabbed 2 boxes. If
That sounds
if
on
I
brand.
remember right, yeah. I think you were gonna grab one for Naoma, and then you actually just sort of kept them.
Well, because I took one and I shoved it at Naomi and I was like, you just take it and go.
All right, so yeah, we'll go around and we'll pick at random. So Sean, give me a number between 1 and 8, unless you remember what number you picked 2 weeks ago.
I picked 8 and I grabbed the last one.
Okay. So that, you pop that open, and there are 20 azurite gemstones. So there's 20 gemstones, bluish in color, and they're worth 10 GP each.
All right.
That matter in Avernus.
It might.
The exchange rates are equal.
Yeah, gold is gold everywhere. Everybody's on the gold standard. It's actually very convenient between all the realms and different versions of reality, you know.
Same conversion rates too.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
So 20
Europe can't even
azurite-
agree on
what
the
are they?
euro.
Sorry, what was that, John?
20 azurite gems.
Yep.
10 GP apiece.
Yep.
All right, got it.
Actually, I'm gonna save my identify spell for something else.
Okay.
Seeing him open his box, it's like, oh, it's just gemstones.
Yeah, I might ask you to do the shield because that's a thing that's already out and about.
Okay. And so, who would like to open a box next? On who's in?
Me.
Oh, right. Yeah. What's in that box? Please pick a number, sir.
I think I rolled like 3.
Okay. Yeah, number 3. All right. So you open that, and it's just coins, just full of gold coins. You have 100 GP in gold right there.
Nice.
I will very tentatively
Mhm.
Yes.
open the box and peek inside it
All
and
right.
slowly push it open.
All right, Naoma, give me a number. 1, 2,
4.
4. All right, good. We haven't picked a number twice yet. Very good, very good. Also, you peek that open. Same sort of thing. You're just you're gifted with just that warm glow of 100 GP. Because you open a chest and it always glows, right?
Yeah.
That's how it rolls.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Usually there's a sound effect too, but that might be stepping on Nintendo's toes.
Oh, that's our goal, though.
Yeah, if they find us,
We're getting
we did it.
Yep. All right, who's next? Who wants to play next on what's in the box?
Me.
All right, give me a number, Gilda.
What numbers were picked? 8, 3, and 4?
Yep.
2.
Pick again.
Pick again. Okay. 6.
6. All right. So 6. So you open it and you also get a glow, but this is a silvery glow. But it's not silver. You open it up and there are 100 platinum pieces in your box.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Nope.
Are those worth more than gold?
we're
Yes.
pooling our
Oh,
currency,
yes.
right?
I'm-
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We're going to hell.
Just-
Wait, how much are platinum worth?
they're worth 10 gold apiece.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. So you open the box.
I'm just like,
Quick close. Open it. Close.
yep.
It's,
Open.
it's nothing.
It's nothing. It's not important.
All right. All right. So Maleficus. So I'm gonna need.
I want to pick number 1 because I'm number 1.
Okay, cool. Number 1, fortunately, is one of the boxes you guys picked, so that is an option. Number 1, you open that up, and gonna be silly. You see little bars, little trade bars. So you see 30 Electrum ingots. And each of those ingots, because they're not coins, so we're not dealing with that Electrum conversion
Is that
rate
a ghostly
BS.
White Claw that was delivered?
I want one of those. Not like a White Claw, but like a hand that appears behind the veil to give me stuff. But yeah, so you have 30 Electrum ingots that are worth 10 GP a peach.
Peach.
A peach.
Okay. I have another box, don't I?
You do.
I'm gonna open it.
All right, so this is, just in case anybody wanted to know, this is box number 5. Boxes 2 and 7 were left behind in the villa. But number 5, you open it up, and instead of money or jewels or anything, there are 2 pieces of a dagger, like a very fancy ceremonial-looking dagger. There's a curved ivory blade with a bunch of runes on it. It looks like it's draconic. And then there's a bone hilt wrapped in leather strips and studded with some gemstones. But yeah, so you have like a dagger, like 2 pieces of a dagger, and the dagger looks like it's been broken.
I react with outrage. Like, oh, I can't believe it's just a stupid broken dagger in here. I deserve better.
Broken?
Yeah, I'm just muttering to myself, having a fit. Yeah, it's broken. It's not even useful.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take it. I'm good at fixing.
Yeah, I also have some. I have some Smith's tools, so between the two of us, we might be able to put it back together.
I just kind of I toss it over to somebody and
All right, I'll be okay. There
yeah,
are two
I
pieces.
just cast it aside. And,
I'm going to give you 2 of my blue gems for the 2 pieces.
Okay, that sounds like a deal.
All right, nailed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not mentioned that I'm sharing this money with everybody yet, but this is
Me either. Mine's hidden. I am undecided.
okay. So now I have 18 azurite gems, 2 pieces, ceremonial dagger. It can I can't identify, but can I inspect this shield that I have to sort of determine if it is magical in some way that would require identifying?
Yes. You can go ahead and give me an Arcana check on that. You're looking at this shield.
Okay, a straight roll. 18.
18. All right, pretty good, pretty good. That okay. I wish I could send you a picture of it without including the name, because you don't know the name yet. But yeah, it's a it's sort of a greenish bronze shield, in your relatively standard shield shape. Though it's very finely decorated and ornamented. It's all that greenish bronze, and it's got what sort of looks like the impression of a demonic or devilish face. Like it's got some eyes, it's got some fangs on the boss of the shield. So it's on its own, it's a very finely made shield. So it's just as good as any other shield that you'll have. It's not a ceremonial wall piece or anything. But yeah, you definitely get the vibe from it that this is magical or enchanted or something going on from it. You definitely get that it is that it has some sort of ability or effect from it.
Okay. Can I, Gilda? Can you take a look at this for me? Is that a thing you can do?
I'm like looking around. It's like, huh? What? Yeah. And I'm just
I
like,
have a blue gem in my hand, but she looks so excited that I just put it away. It's like, all right, thank you.
like, give me.
Okay.
And I take it and I'm like looking, and I cast Identify. It takes 1 minute.
All right. So that, now I forget, like Identify just basically tells you everything about a magic item, right? Trying to
Let me
remember.
see.
Yeah. Like
If it is a magic item, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, and how many charges it has. So basically, yeah, everything about it.
okay, cool. So, what you're holding there, and what Thranton grabbed, is an item known as the Shield of the Hidden Lord.
Ooh.
It does require attunement. It does. It is a +2, or it's a shield, so it gives you a +2 to AC if you wield it, same as a normal shield. It does have resistance to fire damage.
Nice.
So, and while you're identifying it, Gilda, in particular, you get that there's an intelligence in this shield. Like,
Wow.
that there's something in there. It may still require attunement to get in touch with it, but there's something in there. And it does have 3 charges to it, and those charges allow you to cast a variety of fire-based spells. And it can also, you get that feel from that Identify, that anytime during the bearer's turn, the shield can choose to radiate an aura of dread.
This is a very serious shield. I'm
Very
like,
spooky.
it's a little spooky. And I'm like knocking on it, trying to be like, hello? Listen, Nothing.
You know that there's someone in there. He's like, don't.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, hey.
I've seen Aladdin. I know how this works.
And I gingerly hand it back. And it's got some stuff. I relay all of that information, obviously, but be careful. Maybe.
All right.
Are there people in this village like freaking out?
Oh yeah.
No, they're fine.
We're just sitting here playing with Christmas presents.
Yeah, we're just opening shit.
Yeah, we've got a little Christmas morning going on here. Meanwhile, the
Everyone
world
else
around
is
us is
losing.
burning and going to hell.
All
Literally.
right, so I'm gonna take my now basic bitch shield and strap it to my back, and I'm just gonna like marvel at this thing. And even though I know there's like a demonic presence in there, I'm still like very enamored with it.
It's a nice shield.
Does some nice things.
There's a demon in there?
Maybe. I don't know. There's some in there. It could be a friendly ghost. Who knows?
I have to attack your shield. Yeah, I'm gonna attack your shield.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
And it does what a shield does.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and attack the shield.
Okay. Let's see. Rolled a 14,
Okay. Well, I will say that
so
you.
it's a 19.
So Thranton, are you trying in any way to like not have him hit the shield? Or
Yeah,
you just
absolutely.
okay. Right. Well, Thranton's AC with the shield is 19, so meets it beats
Man.
it. You do manage to get a strike on the shield, and it does react like a shield often does. It makes a clanging sound.
I'm just gonna be
Do I
like, what
kill
the
it?
fuck, bro?
No,
There's a demon in there.
No, you definitely
I
don't.
have to kill it.
You don't kill the shield.
I didn't say it was a demon.
All right, I'm gonna grapple Clyde.
Jumping to conclusions.
It does look kind of spooky though.
Does.
Well, you shouldn't judge people on their appearances.
Now, instead of a grapple, I'm gonna use my trunk to just sort of hold him like on his forehead
Just-
and just do the whole blow thing.
Actually, now that you guys know what this looks like, I can go paste that in our private chat there. So that's what
Ooh,
that
spooky.
that's what that thing actually looks like.
I already googled it. I couldn't help myself.
I like it.
That's cool.
But yeah, so after you wear that for usually about an hour or two, you will become attuned to it, and then stuff might happen, or might not.
Fun.
I don't know, but
So
Definitely
would-
not concerning.
Would wielding and having it in my possession be the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, having it in contact on your person, yeah, like you haven't stuffed it into just your backpack to ignore it for later. So yeah.
yeah, no, I'm definitely
Yeah.
carrying this thing around with pride.
Makes
Yeah,
you very
it's,
intimidating.
Walking around town. Hey, we're going to hell. Check out my shield.
Yeah, fucking dope.
So
Fits in.
to answer Clyde's original question, yeah, there's people freaking out all over the place. You can hear
Oh, yeah.
a multitude of screams.
So many screams.
So as you guys have been sitting, one of the little peculiarities of hell that you've started to notice is that time kind of does weird stuff in hell. Sometimes things seem to move a little bit quicker than you'd expect. Like things that's just seem like the buildings decaying is something that just sort of happened before your eyes, but at the same time, like other things don't seem to take as long as you thought they would. So it's clear that the effects of hell have already begun to get their claws into the city of Elturel. now that it's been sucked down here.
Like temporal inconsistency.
Indeed.
My
Neat.
character doesn't know that.
So we've been screwing around with our presents for a little while.
Yeah, we should
Should we
have-
try and get somewhere?
We should share our presents.
we
I just had a couple coins, and I just like opened the chest and then like poured it into my bag, my coin pouch.
Ew. We should share them. We're all
Why?
friends
Yeah.
now. We're going to hell together.
I mean,
Well, what
I'll,
was in
I'll
yours?
spot some people if we need to.
I've got 100 coins.
me
All
too.
the money I've ever had.
I'm sorry.
Poor Melissa.
I'll point out the blue gems that I already gave two to Maleficus, and then obviously the shield. So
Yeah, I also got 100 coins, and I put them in my bag.
Well, but our lion friend only got like a dagger. Shouldn't we share with our lion friend?
I did.
If
I
he
gave-
needs it.
Yes, I
gave-
agree. Everybody should share with me.
I
I
gave
don't need
Maleficus
to share with
the
you.
blue
though.
gems.
I mean, I would like some blue gems. Those seem cool.
Do you want to trade? I'll trade you.
Yeah, let's trade for some blue gems.
Okay. I'll give you one.
I'll give
blue
you 3
gem.
coins for one.
No, I'll give you one blue gem for 50 coins.
50 coins?
Yeah.
That's half of my coins.
You attacked my shield.
That's true. I still have half my coins. I'll do it.
All right. Good trade.
All right, so I gotta adjust my money.
17.
Looking,
Well, we could see if my shop has anything that could be useful in hell, which is where we are right now.
What?
I think it's at least a good place to set up a base camp type thing, or we can secure that location if it's not looking around at the buildings degrading rapidly.
Yeah, I'd like to go.
Hopefully
somewhere
it's
that we,
still
that we
there.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, at that, Rhea and her little floaty elephant friend are very much like, yes, we need to figure out how to fix this. We gotta figure out how to save this frickin' city.
You're a hell rider,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't you know what's happening here?
I have never been to hell.
Hold up.
You gotta work at your title. Then.
What?
What?
Look, the Hell Riders literally went to hell once, and none of them came back.
Oh,
So
So
how would that make you a hell rider?
Well, there were a few people that stayed behind to, keep things going up on the surface and maybe provide reinforcements in the future if we needed, but like as an organization the Hell Riders survived, but there's only like 6 of us now. Like everybody else came down here and never came back.
So here
In
we're on the
insight
rescue union
check.
Okay,
Does she seem to be telling the truth?
give me that insight.
It's 21.
She is telling the honest truth.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're sensing no lie whatsoever.
great.
Like, it sounds like she was a recruit who was maybe at the edge of, had just gotten her spurs, so to speak, but like
I
hadn't,
just work here.
but yeah, hadn't been recruited to go ride with an archangel into hell. Maybe not quite that tier.
I turn to Thranton, look up at him, and sort of whisper, "Why are we keeping her around?"
I mean, she seems to know what she's talking about, and that's good enough for me right now.
She's never been here.
Well, I
Neither
mean,
have
she
we.
might know.
And she'll
haven't been here before.
she'll lean
She's
over.
at least read the book.
she'll lean over into the conversation. It's like, I also wasn't planning on coming here. I wasn't planning on having the city ripped into the depths of hell. I wanted to figure out how corrupt the Duke was.
Very.
Thank
Turns
you.
out very, yeah.
Thank you,
It's
by the
corrupt.
way. Thank you for that.
out.
Thank you for helping in that quest. And she'll actually, like, hold out a bag of coins and be like, here's what I owe you for that while we're on the topic. You really want it? Because she just saw you guys open all of these treasure
yeah.
chests.
How much is it?
Do you grab it?
Yeah. How much
It's-
is it?
Like 20 gold.
Yes, thank you
20
for joining
gold.
us. I'm glad you got the memo.
Is that even
Enough for
is that
one of
even
those
worth
shiny
it?
coins? I want another one of those shiny gems.
Oh my god.
I'll sell you another one.
I got this bag of gold.
What do you got there? 20? Oh, okay. If you give me that 20 plus another 30, give you a shiny
Okay.
gem for 50. All right, there you go.
Hold on a sec. Are you lying to me?
No, I'll give you another gem for 50. It just that 20 that you're holding isn't all yours. So,
Okay.
all right, cool.
Can I roll to see if he's
I'm not lying.
dwindling me?
what
Like,
Do
well,
we-
yeah.
so do
So
we
you're
all
just
have
spending all of our
shares?
coins?
do we so we all have shares in that gem?
Mm-hmm.
In the gems?
Well, in the one that Clyde is buying.
No, he's not
With our
buying it
money.
with the. He's not buying it with the 20. He's buying it with his own 50.
But those coins were for all of us.
Yeah, he has 50 in his pocket
Were
because he
they?
said he
'Cause
got
you-
100,
But you
And
guys
then-
weren't sharing the coins.
and then he grabbed the payment for the party. So he's got another 20. But I did just say that 20 is not all his.
This is you're either the worst or the best paladin. Like,
Look, I'm keeping it by the numbers here. All right.
So does he have to roll bluff?
I'm not bluffing. I'm fucking telling you the truth. All right, fine. You can pay me with the 20 gold
But
coins
then-
that you just
then
got
Thrin will have
and
all
the
of our
30
coins,
from
so-
your pocket, which means that you'll have 20 left, and then I will distribute the 20 that you just gave me to the other 3 people. Each of them will get 5.
But I will get the gem.
You'll get 1 gem, yes.
Can I roll?
what are you looking to roll the
what are you
insight
rolling
for? Are
for?
you looking to see if he's just lying to you about giving you the gem, or are you looking to figure out what this exchange rate is?
Exchange rate.
Okay. So for that, trying to figure out what the best.
I'm just
skill-
looking around at all
Yeah.
the screaming
Yeah,
and the
there's, like-
fire and the.
Yeah.
Oh, we're haggling.
Yeah, go ahead and give me the. This is like the one time I wish they'd kept the streetwise skill. Yeah, go ahead and just give me a just give me a general insight on that.
Animal handling.
Modified 20.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's cheating you.
I'm not cheating anybody. He wanted a gem.
No,
I'm
see-
selling him a gem.
It's true, but you know that those gems are not worth 50 GP.
That's what he
I
offered me the first time.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you overcharged me.
No, you offered. That's what you wanted to
so
pay.
he picks up on the exchange rate. Like, somehow that shell game of money with the bag and the second gem actually kind of does make sense. But yeah, he's picked up on the exchange rate's not quite matching up.
So I'm gonna turn to everyone else and be like, "How much are these little gems really worth?"
Listen, I don't think this is the time for this.
Yeah, can we go to my shop
Can
now?
Can we?
How much is this
Go.
worth?
We can do it at my shop.
Threaten, let's go.
And I just
Alright.
start walking.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna follow Gilda.
Then I follow her.
Um,
Follow Gilda.
Are you just like, what's this? What's the exchange rate on this the entire time?
this-
I'm gonna like turn to people on the street who
Why
are like
won't anyone answer
panicking
me?
and be like, "Do you know how much this is worth?"
I'll tell you when we get there.
It's all right. So you guys start walking through town.
Wait, you have a shop in hell?
Shh.
She does now.
We're on a descending town. The town just happens to be relocated towards hell.
So you guys start walking through town, and as you're making your way with the aid of the compass on Gilda's shop, you notice that like some buildings have just straight up collapsed, like either through the ground quakes or just through to this weird aging process that the city seems to be going through. As you guys sort of you come pull up this map that I keep closing it like a dick. Go. Yeah, you guys kind of go through around town. You actually see that there are definitely, like, where there used to be like ponds and little streams and things and, you know, public wells. They're lava, they're fire.
I was gonna say, are they lava now?
Yeah, now there's like boiling hot magma has replaced most of the liquid water in the city.
Great.
So there's just gouts of fire just coming up from random spots in the city. And as you guys are probably about halfway, you figure, to Gilda's shop, you actually come around a corner, and a little bit up the street, you see, like, a woman kind of run across the street, which is now just looks like it's in shambles. And she has 2 toddlers, one on each arm, just kind of trying to hurry them across the street. And around the opposite corner, you know, coming around the block from you guys, you see a pair of infernal monsters with glaives and snake-like beards. And they catch eyes, they just catch a glance at the woman running across the street, and you just see them start to chuckle to themselves and move towards the fleeing woman.
How quickly
Dash
are they
towards the
moving?
toddlers.
How
Ma'am,
quickly
you'll want
are
to
they
get out of
moving
the
towards
street.
the woman?
What were you saying, Naoma? Sorry.
Oh, I'm just calling out to her to like, ma'am,
Ma'am,
get out of the street, please. There's
Please
there's a
vacate
little
the
bit of a
area.
situation. Please don't look behind you. Just get
Keep going.
into that building over there, please.
All
I
right.
am running full force towards them.
All right, everybody go ahead and roll me some initiative.
Ugh.
A lot of good
I really
happy
need to reroll my initiative.
A lot of
So,
happy sounds
I
I'm
rolled
getting
a
here.
nat 20, but I have a -1. I don't know if that means anything.
Okay. Yeah, at
19.
least as far as initiatives go, and actually, realistically, as far as most checks go, if it's a 20 on the die, it's a 20 on the die.
Alright, fair.
That's a win. Those only come up, in theory, 1 out of 20 times, but we all know that's a lie.
Alright.
I got an 8.
All right, who?
Right. Also have an 8.
Okay. Your dex is just a bit better than Naoma's by
Just a tiny bit.
by 7 points. You know, not a big deal.
NBG.
Wait, did you roll a 1 on initiative?
Rolled a 3.
Oh yeah. Sorry, modifier's 4. Got it.
Fire's
Um,
5.
So, Gilda and Maleficus, what'd you guys get?
17.
17. 19.
Just to be clear,
Yeah.
has it been more than an hour since we started at the bottom of the villa? Probably?
Like since you were last talking to the Duke.
No, since we entered through the stables.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're Naoma, if you're thinking about warding bond, it is currently offline.
Okay.
Devils actually last.
The devils.
Oh, the Devils
Good.
get to go at the end. So y'all get the drop on the Devils. And Thranton, you get to go first.
I'm trying to think if I did my thing last time. How far away are these guys?
Oh, they are probably about 40 feet from where you guys are. And the woman and her children are probably about 25 feet.
Okay, so my character sheet seems to indicate that I have the thing, so I'm going to move towards them as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
It should be like 30-ish feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to channel divinity for my big compelled duel thing. Not compelled duel. Champion challenge.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So this is a bonus action to compel other creatures to do battle with me. They have to do a wisdom saving throw. And if they fail, they can't move away from me.
Alright. Probably fail. Yeah, the highest one's an 11.
I think my save is higher than that.
Probably.
It's been so long, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's been a hot minute.
In a million years.
I think your DC's like 12 or something. So it's yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Wisdom 12. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so they both fail. So they are both they're both
Like, they don't have to fight me.
mm-hmm.
They don't have to do anything to me. They just can't physically move away from me. So they can't chase after this woman.
Right. Cool.
And then that was my move and my bonus. I don't have any way to get any closer. So that'll be it.
Okay, cool. Alright, Maleficus.
Send my boy in. I keep my personal distance, but I create that echo.
Social distancing.
Yeah.
Send him
6
on
feet.
in and just pick one of the demons at random. The devils at random.
Devils.
And smack him with a greatsword.
Okay. Go ahead and do it.
Flop.
Okay. That'll hit.
That will be 14 damage.
Lovely. Okay.
Good job. Cheer him on. Granddad over here. Look out.
Super
Oh my
bad
God,
dad.
That's my kid.
That's my son.
Okay. And so, and yeah, anything else you want to do? Anything else you can do? All right, Gilda.
All right. I'm going to get within at least 80 feet of them and shoot them with my crossbow, but dip my bolt in acid first with my alchemy jug.
Alrighty.
I forget how much damage the acid does, but we'll see. Ooh. 17?
17 hits.
D8. I think it's a D6 for acid? Poison? Did I say acid or poison?
I mean, you said acid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would assume that it would dissolve my crossbow bolt, but I rolled a 5 damage.
Okay.
Plus 3. So 8.
Okay. Let's see. Do these gentlemen resist anything like that? Okay. No. The acid seems to have an additional effect. So good,
Nice.
so good news there. So that all of that damage will take. And were you shooting at the same one that Maleficus's ghost was attacking, or just the other one?
The other one.
I'm sorry, which one?
Other one.
Other one? Sick.
The other one. Yeah.
Alrighty. Great. And Clyde.
All right. So they haven't moved yet, right?
Not yet.
So I can move 45 feet on my first turn because of Dread Ambusher.
That's...
So I should be able to reach him, right?
Oh yeah, with the bonus from the Dread Ambusher, you can get there.
But that means no one else will be there, so I won't get my sneak attack. That's all right. I'll just hustle on up to him and try and smack him with my soul woods.
Do it.
All right, first attack is a 3 plus 5.
That's like an 8 to hit.
Yeah.
No, that won't do it.
Yeah. Okay, so Dread Ambusher gives me an additional attack, and this one gets an extra D6, a D8 of damage if I hit. Ugh. The 10.
No, 10 won't do it either.
Okay. So that sucks. I'll just use my other action to make another attack then.
Okay.
That's a 21.
All right, 21 will hit.
So that's just going to be 1d6 plus 3. And I rolled a 6, so it's a 9.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. And Naoma, what you do?
Yeah. So I will. They were both have been damaged.
Yes.
Okay. So seeing Clyde run up, I just raise my hand and cast Toll the Dead on both of them.
All right.
And they both need to make Wisdom saving throws.
Okay. One of them got a 21, so that'll probably save. The other one got
Yep.
a 13.
13 does not save.
All right.
So they will take. Is a D12.
Oh yeah, roll that sweet Toll the Dead.
10 damage.
Love it. And anything else you want to do?
No, I'm gonna move a little closer to Thranton, but stay like 10 feet back.
Okay. All right. So now it is the Devil's turn. All right, and I'm looking at if I got the right friggin' dudes. God, there we go. That's better. The right HP. Helps if I don't pretend you guys are fighting some boss devils. First combat in hell, so that's good.
No spell slots.
No spell slots, no nothing. Yeah, it's like just fight a couple of bob devils, no problem.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
Barbed, bearded, same thing. It's hell. So, all right. So the bearded devils will now go, and they both get to make a couple swings. One of them is gonna make a swing on Maleficent's Echo.
They have to go up to Thranton.
This is the first time they get to go.
No, they don't have to attack me. They just can't move away from me. So, like, if I really wanted them to go to a specific spot, I could step like 30 feet away from them, and then they would be stuck right where they are unless they came towards me.
Pretty good. So one of them's gonna make a swing with that glaive at your Echo Maleficus. It's gonna roll a 19. So he's gonna hit it. He's gonna do the one. He's gonna do the 1 damage necessary to poof it. And then he is going to. Now that that's clear, he's actually gonna make a charge at. Let's see. He's actually gonna make a charge over towards the wife and kid. So,
But he can't.
well, you're in the same general direction as them, though, right?
Oh, I thought that they were like I thought there was like a road and they were walking away and we came up behind and they were turning down the road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they sort of are, but they're between the devils and you.
Oh, fart sounds. Okay.
So he's gonna use his movement to get close to them, but he doesn't have anything else he can do that turn.
Is that the one that I'm engaged with?
That was the one standing next to the one you're engaged with. So if you would like to use your reaction, you can make an opportunity attack on it.
I would like to.
Get him.
Get it.
15.
That'll hit.
Go back to hell, where
Oh,
we
wait.
are. You jerk. 8 damage.
Right. And you're noticing now that you've actually gotten a couple stabs in on these guys and you're up close, they are like bleeding. They're not sort of act like they're not being wounded in the same fashion that they were back upstairs in the material plane. Like, they actually seem to be more wounded down here when they're being damaged. They seem a little tougher now that they're on their home turf. But it seems like the stabs and the slashes actually kind of stick a little more.
Good to know.
And
That devil.
take that, you devil. So he'll complete his move, and that'll be it. And then the one that is actually facing you is going to try and make a swing at you.
Just like.
So that is going to be a 13 to hit.
14.
All right, awesome. So he'll swing and miss with that glaive, just clang it down onto the street as you dodge out of the way.
Oh.
And then he's going to try, while he's got the glaive down, he's going to try and get you with his beard.
Get
This-
bearded.
That's
Get-
right. They do that.
Yep. And the beard is actually going to roll even worse. So that's a 5. So, like...
What can a beard do? Turns out nothing.
So the beard
Yeah.
barbs will, like, reach out and, like, try and jab at you, but they're not far enough. He misjudged the distance. He's got to get into a little bit more of an intimate range. But now,
Missing range.
but now it is Threaten's turn.
Okay. So let's see if I can get in between the one that's approaching the woman and kids.
Okay.
Sort of. I was within 10 feet of them before, so I should be able to get there, right?
Oh yeah, you can get yourself right in the way.
All right. So I'll get myself right in the way, and then I'll just sort of I'll ready my shield, and seeing that they have tentacle beards, I don't really want to like grab onto that.
Mhm.
So
That's fair.
I guess I can sort of, since we're fighting demons, I can give up my I don't hit people thing. So I'll wail at him with my warhammer.
Awesome. First time this
Ooh.
game.
18 roll.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, plus 1 strength, so 19. All right, what the hell
Blam.
does my warhammer actually do for damage?
Never come up before.
We're learning together. Where are you? D&D Beyond. It's
Never been easier.
sort of easy sometimes, I guess. 1d8 plus 1. All right, here we go. 4. 4 damage.
All right. Good solid smack with that hammer.
Just like a good solid bonk, and I'll be like, no.
No.
So as you smack the bearded devil and as you interpose yourself and get the shield up, it'll like you sort of right before the hammer comes down and smacks it, it'll kind of like see the shield and be like, like you kind of have it has like a look of recognition, but it's not like a thrilled look of recognition. Like it's kind of like, oh, one of those.
Hmm.
All right,
don't
and
like
then a hammer.
I don't like that.
So, and anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Maleficus.
I am very offended that that demon took out my child. The devil. The devil. I'm
The
very mad.
devil.
So what I do is I conjure another one. Just gonna manifest echo. Just make that ghostly kind of greenish version of me. Send it in. And it's gonna try to whack again with the greatsword.
Do it.
It's gonna probably miss because that's a whole 9.
Yeah, that won't do.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so it swings and it misses, and I say, "Gosh darn it!" And I start to
Darn.
mill about and look for a good place to stand and look important.
Well, aside from the devil, the 2 devils, the lady and her kids, and you guys, the street is basically empty. So you could stand right dead in the middle of the road.
I will probably do that. I'll take my move action to move to the middle of the road and just kind of look around at the cowering people as they move through. Like hands on hips. We got this.
Sheriff's in town.
That's my turn.
All right, Gilda.
Are they looking even a little beat up, or
Yeah, they're both looking a
is there
little,
one?
both looking a little beat up. They're pretty equal at this point.
Okay. I picked the one on the left and cast Ray of Sickness on it.
Okay. So at this point, yeah. So the one on the left would probably be the one that's up with Thranton.
Yep.
All right. So
Alright.
Ray of Sickness, that boy.
Gonna right now.
Make him real sick.
Ooh. Okay.
Big.
Sick.
21.
Ooh, that'll hit.
Sick spell, bro.
As the spell sings over my shoulder, I'm gonna look back and be like, all right.
Ray of Sickness gives him like sunglasses and a neon trapper keeper and like rollerblades.
It's actually a
Sick.
Man.
Sick.
yeah, it's
He's like
actually
a cool kid from the 90s.
it's a blessing. It's not a damaging spell.
He
The blessings hurt
gets
devils.
13 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Because the Trapper Keeper is so heavy.
He looks amazing, but he's melting.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. So the damage doesn't really seem to do anything, but he does utterly chump the con save.
So he's poisoned
Okay.
until the end of my
Does
next
his
turn.
skin turn purple?
Well, the funny thing
Bubbles
is
come from his head.
they're already kind of purple,
Oh,
so he
Yeah.
just kind of remains a purple shade.
maybe they turn regular.
Oh yeah, they just
What's
turn. Yeah,
regular?
they just
Oh,
turn.
man.
They just turn flesh tone.
It's a trap.
More pinky.
Whatever flesh
Oh.
tone you like, pink ish.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, so
Like-
it's just like,
pretty white
"Mwah!"
normative.
Yeah, like.
And he
flesh
feels
tone.
like he's gonna throw up.
Okay.
So he's poisoned.
Right. Awesome. I love it. And Clyde.
So, is the Echo fighting the one I'm fighting, or the one Thranton's fighting?
Thranton, I think, because I went after the one that went after the people. I think is ultimately the one I ended up going after because that's the one that dispelled it before, right?
Yes.
But there's still no one else near this one
No,
for me
it's-
to get my.
Yeah, you're just one-on-one.
This is a bad idea. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep
Oh,
smacking
no.
at it.
Do it.
And then
20, nat 20.
Womp womp
Oh
womp.
man, Happy New Year!
Happy New
Yeah.
Year.
Did it.
Thank you, Dice from Amanda.
We did it.
We did it.
Love it.
Did it, everybody.
Roll that beautiful crit damage.
That's 2d6.
Yep.
6 and a 2 plus 3, so 11.
Ready?
And then I'll swing with my other hand. 18 plus 5. This
Got
will
it.
be normal damages. Which I rolled another 6. So 6 plus 9 is, or 6 plus 3 is 9.
Nice.
Nice.
These dice you bought me are awesome.
Now that you've complimented them, they're gonna start rolling poorly.
Yeah, I need to switch sets.
Yeah, they'll
Just with
get that performance anxiety that dice always seem to get. Little bastards. All right, and Naoma.
So there's one on Thranton and then one out in the distance that Clyde is fighting.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to sort of move towards the middle of the road a little bit, and then fire a sacred flame at the one that is fighting Thranton.
Okay.
So that is a dex save.
All right, and these have dex. So that's a 9.
So he fails.
Oh,
He's
yes.
going to take 1d8 radiant.
Ooh, that holy damage.
Unfortunately, that is a 2.
You see it when the flames hit, they connect. Not a particularly, usually you get a little bit more action out of it, but he's just like, that stings. He's actually like taken aback by it for a minute.
Hmm.
Good to
Okay.
know.
Like, son of a... All right. And you got anything else you'll
No,
do?
that's me.
All right. So now it is back to the beer dead devils. So the one up on Thranton, he's gonna try and glaive you. That's a 6, so that's gonna miss. He is gonna try and follow up with the beard. Ooh, all right. Beard is a modified 20.
All right.
Bonk
My
beard.
armor is a 19.
All right, so you're gonna get a little bit beardy. It's like Barbie, not like the doll, but like of barbs, hooks and serrations.
Those Barbies at you.
It can be both.
There's just little plastic dolls on the face. That's just as creepy.
That's
That's just as,
actually
that's,
worse.
Yeah,
That's worse.
It's not. Don't like it. Don't like it.
Razor hair.
Don't like it. I would rather the razor hair would be better. Just
Razor hair for the Barbie hair.
oh no. See, I'm just thinking like doll feet. Just no. Anyway,
Kicking.
so it will do some damage at you, and I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution save.
On save, that's what I'm good at.
Careful what you say. I'm good at stealth.
22.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay.
you're good on that. But you will take 4 poison damage. Slashy. Wait. Yeah. Piercy slashy damage. But yeah, 4 of them. 4 of those damages.
Okay.
And then the one up on you, Clyde, I'm gonna try a similar action. I'm gonna try and glaive at you again. The 9, so no dice on the glaive. And he's gonna try and get a little closer with the beard. Try and get a little more intimate. But no, it's a 6, so no. Beard's waving at you, but nothing connects. And we are
Stop
back.
trying to kiss me.
You need to ask.
Buy me some gemstones first.
you know what you like. Huh? Like.
Those azurites.
So we are back up to Thranton.
All right. How damaged is this guy looking?
That guy, everybody's piling the damage on that guy, so he is definitely the rougher of the two.
All right. I'm gonna bonus action to branding smite my my weapon. And so now it's got an astral glow to it, and I'll do extra damage if I hit. And if it becomes invisible, other things happen, but it's probably not important. That is a 15.
15, that'll hit.
Okay.
Give him the sizzler.
So now I'm doing 2d6 and a d8. So it's 1 or 2 physical damage and then 6 radiant, if that matters.
Okay. It might. That will actually smite in the biblical sense this devil. And sort of true to form, like you smite it, and your blazing hammer like really just crushes in. And as this thing collapses down to the earth of Elturel here, it doesn't dissolve and ash up like it did back on the surface. It's now just a devil's corpse lying in the street.
So I'm going to sort of like glance at my hammer and be like, this is actually kind of nice. I should hit people more often.
I've been telling you that for ages.
It's very useful.
Yeah, 2 hits with a hammer and it's destroyed.
I hit him with that Tarek motion, the thunk thunk.
Oh. Giblets come out with it. Yeah.
And then how far away is this other guy?
This other dude is probably, let's see, so...
Probably
He's
not 30 feet away.
No, he's probably, yeah, about like 20-ish.
All right, I'm going to run up behind this guy and be like, Clyde, I'm here.
Okay. All right.
Great.
Great.
So great, it's Maleficus's turn.
Now
That's
it's
pretty
great.
great.
It wasn't great before, but now everything is good. So in the street, I will shout out to the people and say, "Attention, common folk of Atrium! Everything is under control. The leadership is here." And my echo, having nothing to do now, will run up to the remaining devil and take a swing.
Do it.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Where's Atrium?
A great question.
Atrium, it's where we are.
Is that not where we are? I thought that's where we were.
Yeah.
We're in the
Come on.
Atrium.
I look over at Threaten and I say, "Thomas, you'll back me up."
Nope.
Nope.
All right, that's a 14
14
for the
damage?
damage
All right.
from the spectral version of my sword, through which I have channeled my attack. My precious son.
Okay. That's a good solid hit, but the devil is still standing.
Extra stank eye from the ghostly copy of me.
All right. And
Give him the stink eye.
that'll bring us to Gilda.
How close am I to the remaining devil?
Probably about, yeah, 20, 25 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna just run up to it and throw the rest of my acid that's in my jug on it.
Holy shit.
There's like others of us near this thing.
Oh,
Nope.
oh, so,
It's not like a. It's in a little jug. I'm not like throwing it around
Milk
like
jug?
wildly.
Like a gallon of milk.
It's just a little jug.
maybe a
Throwing
quart.
it on it.
Maybe a quart.
I'm panicking. Okay. Just-
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
go-
already happened. I
Go
guess.
ahead and give me an attack roll with this acid.
What's in the jug?
Should we prepare to roll for splash damage?
yes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is it a 1?
Roll a
It's
one.
a 1.
It's a one.
Okay. All right. So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, Clyde and Thranton,
No, it's worth it.
go ahead and give me some dex saves. Maleficus, can your shade make dex saves? Or, like, I
Does
don't...
Yeah.
liquid affect
Oh
it?
no, my jade go. Well,
What's the DC?
that's a good question.
I'll let you know.
I'm not sure.
Can
It's
I
like
use acrobatics?
is this like a fiery poison that I may have
No, it's just-
resistance to?
It's just acid.
Acid. Just acid.
Like a fiery acid?
Nope, just regular acid.
Liquid.
And this is a deck save?
Yes.
Oh.
I roll a 5
A
after my deck save.
Okay.
I have a
It's not a
9.
1.
Not a 1. Okay.
Double that.
All right. So, all right, and Maleficus, what's the?
I don't know if my echo saves or not.
Okay.
I feel like we've gone over this before, but I totally forgot what we concluded. So I guess I would assume that, like, if it does it with my stats.
Yeah, it would. If it does.
I think it might.
Well, I'm reading here. I'm finding it, but in the quick preview it said if it has to make a saving throw, it uses your, and then I had to click into
Okay.
it. So
Okay.
Okay, so saving
it
throws are a
can
thing you
it
can
can
do.
make saves then. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
give me a dex save for your echo too.
switch spots with it. Be a man.
16.
Okay.
I think that's effectively what happens. I'm technically channeling my own actions through it. So, yeah.
Okay. So the 16 will save. The 9 and the 5
Sorry.
won't. So Alyssa, go ahead and roll me some acid damage.
So, I'm not sure.
Did she at least land some on the devil?
Like the devil's
Like a
got to make a
tiny
save
drop, like,
too,
ah.
but okay.
So I think. So it doesn't on my alchemy jug. It doesn't give me like splash damage, but
Yeah.
I'm looking for like acid vial.
I think
Like if it's a throwing weapon.
That's probably fine.
Yeah.
2d6.
okay.
2?
It is the
I'm fine with this. I have
Yeah.
lots of health.
Good for you.
all right. So yeah, give me that damage.
Okay.
It could
Okay.
Be, it could-
Good news. It's 2.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So Clyde and Threaten, you both take 2 acid damage. The devil, like
I'll look over and be like, "You did so good the first time."
the devil will take a drop of acid damage
You stay further away.
to go with,
Okay.
Further away.
and
Does the acid like sustain and like stick to our clothes or anything?
no, it's not like that. No.
Good.
As this acid damage is coming in, I'm going to like actively keep my brand new shield away from it. So I'll just like take it.
That's what it was.
I
Yeah,
was
you're
too
just
busy
like
being like,
not
don't
the
throw
shield.
that right now. But I couldn't really get out of the way.
And then if I can, I just kind of like, in shame, I just kind of back up,
yeah, you can use what's left of your movement to
sorry.
back up.
put my jug away. I tried.
Maleficus, your shade is fine. It's sort of
What a baller.
sort of like fades us through it. You're just like, meh.
That's my boy.
He hits him with a matrix move.
And that brings us to Clyde.
Okay.
You
I'm
got
mad. I'm
now
gonna take it
has-
out on this bearded devil.
do
He's
it.
definitely got advantage in sneak attack and all that shit.
Oh yeah, no, this thing
All right.
is super engaged now.
Mod 20.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna trigger the sneak attack on this one in case the other one doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 2d6 plus 3. 7 plus 3, 10 damage.
All right. That is actually enough to do it. So any particular way you want to stab it or slash it?
Just like with an upswing, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, go right across the...
Whoosh. Yeah.
Love it. So yeah, similar to the first one, though not as the wound from your sword doesn't smoke like the wound from the blessed hammer. But same sort of thing. Like, this thing, it dies and collapses to the street, but it doesn't dissolve.
Mm-hmm.
So, got some devil corpses.
As it's falling to the street, you just see a sacred flame hit its body. Just from like out from behind everyone, just
Oh,
Trying to steal my kill.
it was already in the air.
Let's see. So the corpse will fail the dexterity check, so it will take
Nailed it.
it will take the damage.
Could
And
you imagine if it rolled a 20 and just like, look,
yeah, right.
dodge anyway.
Just yeah, it had like a death.
One last.
Just like
It's a
one
2
last
again.
one last convulsion.
Yeah.
That's like the foot twitch just sends it that way a little bit. No, it'll so yeah, it'll take the damage and it'll sort of have a fire. It'll be on fire at this point. But same sort of thing. It doesn't it doesn't melt or gooify or dust away like they have been.
before the bodies burn away, I'm gonna try and sneak like 2 vials of blood, just in case.
Just got some devil blood. All right, yeah, no, if
Evil blood.
if you want to go ahead and extract some devil blood, you can get a vial from each of them.
Already done. Didn't need permission.
Like, yep. I'm sorry, were we asking?
What? What?
So, can I check the bodies and see if there's any like clan or tribal affiliation
Okay.
things on them or something?
Yeah, you certainly can. Go ahead and just give me an investigate. You can get this with advantage because of your experience with devils.
Devil advantage. Okay, that's one better, so I'll take that one. 11.
11. All right. So, the main things you find on these devils, like actual symbol or sigil. Show you.
Is that a physical book? What is this?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. No, like as much as I do enjoy D&D Beyond, like I can't not buy the book every time. I still say like I mean if these at least came with a coupon or something, you know, like
Yeah.
for the
Mhm.
digital version, I'd all about it. But because I'm always gonna buy the book,
It's
always.
here, Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, like always gonna buy the book. Can't stop.
Or if you could, I mean, do it in reverse so that you buy it on D&D Beyond and then they just mail you a copy of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either way, like I'd be happy with any sort of discount whatsoever because it would be an improvement over the current system of buy it twice.
Fuck all.
Hang it.
But you know, someday we'll get there. But yeah, there isn't like a symbol that I can show you, but you do recognize that these devils are branded on their necks, and they have a particular symbol. One that with your their devilish knowledge, is the symbol for Avernus. So they are definitely devils who are owned by the whoever leads this plane, this level of hell.
So, these two idiots seem to work for Avernus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought Avernus was a place.
That we are in right now.
Well, yeah, I think we're on our way there.
And you also, in your investigations, you also find each of them has a coin on them. And each of these coins, it's like a thick, it's probably about, let's see, how big is it? How big is the coin? It's actually pretty big. In all honesty, it's,
buses.
you know how big
like
a
a-
bus is?
It's like a dish plate.
Kinda, yeah. It's each coin is about 5 inches across, so like
Not bad.
pretty big, and an inch thick. So it's pretty, like that's a beefy
Hefty.
coaster,
Girthy.
really. Like you know, and they're made of like some kind of iron. It weighs, as far as you can tell, about a third of a pound, and just doing the hand weigh thing. And it's inscribed with
Weigh about a third of a pound.
and it's inscribed with infernal writing on both sides.
5 to 6 ounces.
What do they say?
Do you speak infernal?
I do.
Ah, excellent. Let's see, what do they say? Does it even?
Get good.
Property of the Avernus Arcade.
Can only be redeemed at a
Yeah,
Venice
not
Arcade.
redeemable for cash.
So yeah, it's like infernal tender across the top of one side. On the bottom arc, it says, "In Memon we trust."
I will agreed.
And on the back, there is sort of a, as you look at it, there's a face on each coin. But they're not the same face. One of them is the face of like an elf in profile with a look of horror on its face. The other one is an elf, or is an orc with a look of anguish on its face.
Okay.
So that little bit of knowledge.
Check out these sick medallions I found.
Look, see, you're making money back already. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Can I look at the coin things?
You give me
Do
some
they
of
look
those
familiar?
shiny coins of yours.
No, I just want to look at them. I don't want them.
Look with your eyes, not your hands.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Then I'll hold them up for you.
Okay. I will look at them.
All right. Anything you're in particular looking to discern or examine for?
Just if I've seen anything similar before.
Okay. Go ahead and give me either an Arcana or a Religion check.
I will do Arcana. That is nope. 5.
A 5. Okay. Yeah, they're coins.
Yeah, they're-
I mean,
They're pretty shiny.
yeah.
You can have them.
Yeah.
Keep them.
While this is happening, I'm still trying to address like the people that are scurrying about
Mm,
frantically, probably.
mhm.
And I say, "Behold, leadership at work." I hold my paws out and I say, "The problem has been dealt with. You can trust me."
Okay.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I've where is the woman and the 2 toddlers?
They're still pretty much cowering at the edge of the building where they were.
Hoping they'd be long gone by now.
They're still
gonna
like
walk over-
they're still pretty close to the corpse of a devil. So they're really not like that Clyde has just rifled through and like, because yeah, I'm assuming you checked out the one closest to you first and then went over to this one. So yeah, so it's still next to a corpse of a devil while Clyde is going through its belongings. So they're just sort of,
And I'm just taking its blood.
yeah, and while Gilda's like sampling from the 2 of them. So they're kind of off to one side, and so they don't quite she's just sort of like holding her children close, just trying to shield them from as much as possible. She's not overtly afraid of you guys from what she can see, but yeah, it's sort of been a day for this lady.
I walk up to her and sort of kneel down next to them where they're crouching. I'm like, I'm really sorry you had to see that. I did say to not turn around.
And she'll look at you and be like, "Well, thanks for the advice. Honestly, thank you for saving us, though. You're the only friendly face I've seen in a day."
Yeah, it's been a day. What's your name?
My
And I
name,
look at the 2 little kids. What are your names?
I gotta think of the names for some kids. The woman's name is she'll introduce herself as Harkina. Her children's names are Frank and Daisy. And
Boys, Daisy.
why not?
Yeah.
They're both boys. And yeah, she'll have you look at her now that you're up close. You see that she does have a longbow across her back, but her hands are definitely full of two kids. And you definitely get the impression that she still wouldn't have been able to last long against the devils without any help, even with that. So good job. Karma points.
Do you three live near here?
Used to. And she'll point a couple of streets over where you can sort of see between the buildings like a house that's just caved in.
Yeah. I would suggest that you find someplace to stay for the time being, but I don't know how sturdy any of these buildings are or how long they will last as I kind of like look around, trying to spot one that seems to be in better condition to like point them towards.
She'll actually be like, we were going to go towards the read this. Why don't I have any of the names memorized, Ian?
Why don't you know everything? God.
There we go. She'll look over towards the west from where you guys are, and she'll gesture that way, and she'll be like, we were actually gonna try and make it to the High Hall, the great the castle of Elturel. Like that's where the lords are, and that's where the guards are, and like so that should be, if anywhere's gonna be safe, I think it would be there. We were gonna try and make our way there.
I think that's a good idea. I'm turned to the rest of the group. I think we should probably let whoever's in charge of this town know what is happening here.
Rhea will
We
sort
know
of
what is happening.
yeah. Rhea will pipe up.
We
be
know
like,
better than more people, I think.
Rhea will sort of pipe up, and her little elephant friend will actually speak up for the first time and be like, I think everybody knows what's going on. I think it's pretty clear what's going on.
I didn't know to talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the woman and be like, one second, excuse us, and I'll walk over to Ray and the elephant. You talk.
Yes, I talk. I think.
Nice to meet you. But
Neither of them fight though.
you think everyone here knows that we're descending into a furnace?
The elephant will pop
And I
up.
try to like whisper that so the woman and children behind us don't hear.
The elephant will pop up and be like, yeah, I think that's pretty clear. This
Just kind of go wide-eyed and like jaw drop.
like,
You-
how'd you find out?
You told us.
To be fair, no, they didn't.
Okay.
Do bearded devils fly?
They do not.
How did these devils get up here?
Get up where?
Let
'Cause
them
we're
have
on
their
this-
secrets.
We're on this platform falling towards Avernus, and we
Well,
haven't landed yet. So how did they get up here?
That is a great question. And
Can I
Harkina will actually pipe up and say, the chains. They're climbing up the chains.
There are chains?
James?
Yeah, we lived in... When this happened, like, I was over towards the edge of town, and after we got sucked down, this great spike just shot up through the ground at the edge of town with this massive chain attached to it, and the devils just started coming up those chains.
That's normal.
Sounds like we got to go to this spike. Where was that at?
And she'll gesture back towards, like, sort of southeast.
I'm
I'll-
gonna
Opposite,
pipe up and be
opposite
like,
the
should
way that she
we
was going.
find Gilda's shop and sort of take a situation break, like a sit.
Make a plan.
Yeah, get a situation represented, Sarah.
Yeah, I think we should. Trying to look back at Harkina. You're welcome to join us for a moment. I don't know where it is, where this shop is in relation to the hall that you're going towards. If you don't think you can make it there yourself, I think you'd be okay to join us. I look towards the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Is this okay?
I'm gonna give him the like I don't like kids eyes, but then not say anything.
So she'll sort of be like, no, if it's all the same to you, yeah, I think we'll follow you if you're eventually going towards the high hall.
I don't know if we are or not, but it would at least give you a moment of shelter.
Now, Gilda, because you know Elturel, you do know that your shop is not directly on the way. It's sort of like you'd have to go, north and then west, if you wanted to get there, to get across some bridges that would normally be going over a river.
Yeah.
But you know that it's not exactly out of the way towards your shop.
Yeah.
So
It's
not
just
like you're going the
a little
wrong
bit
way.
out of the way.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. You kind of have to go by it anyway. It's not a direct way, but it's not like you're
Okay.
going backward.
All right.
I would like to stealth and go scout out the area that she pointed out to see how many devils may be in the village now.
Okay, so like towards the spike.
The spike and chain.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me that stealth real quick.
I think it's a 22. Yep, 22.
All right. So yeah, you can stealth. You're hidden quite well. You're able to go between rubble and whatnot. Go ahead and give me a survival check real quick while we're at it.
Is this for tracking fiends? Because I get advantage.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, in this situation.
I'll take a 19 over a 3.
Oh, okay. That's good. Good use advantage.
A little bit better.
That'd be modified 23.
All right. So yeah, you won't get lost, and you won't. You're able to avoid any wandering parties of devils. As you get closer to this spike you've heard about, you do drastically see the number of devils increase. Like towards where you get close enough, there's like some flattened buildings around the spike where it came up sort of through the city wall. And you can see it, and it's massive. It's just this massive obsidian spearhead situation. And it's got this gigantic iron chain fastened to it. You can only see part of one link coming up over the wall. And the rest of the link is big enough to be hidden. And there are devils by the score climbing up and over this thing. So, the ones that don't fly, anyway. The ones that fly have made it up here by themselves.
Great. So, I mean, are we talking like dozens or hundreds?
Dozens getting close to 100. So, from this spike.
I'm probably not going to fight them myself right now.
No?
Probably a good idea.
It's up to you.
I'll make
And
my
then
way back
Clyde
to Gilda.
died.
What
Where'd
are they
Clyde
doing
go?
once?
Clyde,
What are they doing once they get to the top? Are they just kind of like milling around?
They are
Or are
actually
they like
Yeah, they're actually organizing. They're like assembling like into squads. Like they're not just going like climbing up and then just roving about. Like they're actually like you see a couple of larger devils are like giving orders. You see some of the smaller types of devil actually going out and scouting parties.
But they're lawful.
Yeah, they are very, very well organized. You can see that once they come out and they're all standing waiting.
All right, I'll head back to Gilda's shop.
Is the spike on the way to the shop? Is it near the shop? Like how far away from it are we?
Or is it like the
Yeah,
opposite
down.
direction?
It's sort of if you're going to the shop, you guys are pretty much going due north, more or less. The spike is sort of in a more westerly direction, so Clyde had to branch off a bit. So you guys will definitely get to the shop before Clyde. Clyde will have to meet you there. But it's
I'll
not.
get there and be like, I don't see Clyde.
He's
Is he
just stealth.
following us?
No, he's stealth. He's fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna assume he's with us.
So in Gilda, when you guys get to your shop, the building's still there, so good news there.
Okay.
However, the place is empty. It's been definitely looted of pretty much everything.
I remember there being a lot more stuff here
Me too.
previously.
Yep. A lot more stuff here.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And it's
Yep.
a good thing it was all junk, right?
I turned to Ray. I'm like, am I getting reimbursed for this? I didn't sign up for this.
Maybe? I mean, if we can... I'll definitely put in a good word for you. You definitely weren't here. If we manage to get the city out of this, and if there's any money left over after rebuilding the city, I think this might count.
You don't have descending into Avernus insurance?
Nope.
It's like flood insurance if you live on a hill, you know, you see it, you think you can save a little. No.
So, is there like anything left, or is it all gone?
I think I would probably have like a secret floorboard or something that I would go check and
Okay.
see if there was anything left.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and go to this floorboard. What sort of stuff would you have in there?
I have not thought it through.
Picture
Probably
of
some,
me and
like-
my best friend.
Family heirlooms and maybe like a super special like potion that was handed down, but I have no idea what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Stronger with age.
Little
This
And
potion.
little token or something.
And
I
if-
will chat with you about it later.
okay.
I'll
And
just kinda-
if you were gonna hide this, like where in your shop, like would you have secreted it?
Well, I think I would probably also live in my shop.
Mm-hmm.
So probably wherever my bedroom area was, like under the bed, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Pull
you
that up.
So yeah, you look, and that, from what you can tell, has actually not been touched. Like you don't see the spot disturbed or anything, and yeah, and when you pry it up, your stuff is still in there.
Cool.
Can I sort of say to Gilda, be like, did you have like a kitchen in here?
Of course.
Can I look?
Yeah.
Can I
As
glance
I-
in the kitchen? Is there anything there?
Yeah.
Pocket my stuff.
Empty. Like the
Empty.
cooking implements and stuff are there, but yeah, all of the food, all gone.
I'm so mad. So mad.
People in this town are kind of savages.
A little bit. Yep.
Go ahead and anybody interested, actually, Gilda in particular, go ahead and just give me a perception or investigation at advantage as you're just taking in the scene of your empty ass place.
Crying a little.
I have advantage through the tears.
15. I'm just kind of like brushing stuff off and like looking around.
Okay.
24 investigation.
Okay. All right, so Naoma, you're looking at this, and yeah, you're seeing like They definitely came in looking for stuff. Like, they didn't ransack the place, but they were definitely looking for just,
Things.
food, things, anything they could hawk, anything they could eat. They didn't take any of the furniture, like, the bedding and stuff is gone, but, like, if it was heavy, they didn't take it. But Gilda, as you're looking around and you're taking in the scene, like, you're seeing that, I mean, some of this may have been taken by people, but you're definitely seeing like some scrapes and scratches and things on the floor and the walls that definitely weren't made by your normal human, elven, mortal foot traffic. You're seeing some things that you're seeing some scrapes and scratches that definitely seem a little bit more infernal, perhaps.
I'm gonna blow up a furnace. Okay. I am. For the first time, you see Gilda very perturbed and almost angry. And she's very quiet. I'm just very quiet and just pocketing my remaining stuff that is important to me.
Can I check how did people break in here? Did they break down the door? Did they break in a window?
It looks like the door. Yeah, the door is sort of off its hinges a little bit. It's not splintered or anything. You can definitely get it back up there and shut it. But yeah, they definitely came in through the front door.
Is there a chance that we could secure this place enough that we could maybe take a rest?
I would say so.
Probably do that.
Yeah.
Even if we push some furniture or cabinets up against the walls or whatever? Up against the door?
I'm gonna turn and look around for Clyde, assuming you're there with us now.
Am I there yet?
Yeah, they've been looking around and such for a few minutes now. So yeah, you'll probably be coming through the door at about this point.
All right. So when I come in, I'll probably just be like, all right, everybody, there's a bunch of devils organizing at the edge of town. I don't know what they're planning, but it looks like this is very calculated invasion kind of stuff going on right now.
Oh,
How okay, do you think we're safe here? How long do you think we'd be safe here for?
There's already like 100-ish around at the edge of town. I don't know if anyone in the town is going to be safe in a few minutes.
so we should book it then?
Where are we going to book it to?
Castle place?
Well, yeah,
The hall?
Harkina here, and her two beautiful little children, Daisy and Hank, point to each of them. They said they were going to the hall. I don't know where that is from here, but it sounds like people are congregating
do.
there, so we might be better off there. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gilda's the local.
I live here. Yeah, so I'm getting all my stuff. There's a necklace with like a little coin or something on it, and I took it in there.
And I'm gonna go over to Harkina and be like, I'm sorry. Situation has changed. We can't stay here, but we are all going to go to the hall. So please, you're welcome to come with us, but we can't stay here.
Yeah, we should move now.
Yeah, my shop is fortified for, bandits, not
Evil.
devils.
All right, so Rhea and Gilda both know the way.
Yep.
All right, so
I've been
Wanna go
pacing
first?
around outside the shop trying to inspire the masses.
There are not many masses, but there have been a couple of people who are just definitely trying to escape whatever the hell is going on. That are drawn by your presence there. Go ahead. Give me a performance or a persuasion check as you're trying to rally the populace.
That is a nat 20.
Ah!
Happy New Year!
All right.
This is full on Chaucer activity, I expect.
Amazing.
So I will say with that, you've actually the presence of an armored, majestic-looking lion person.
I've had time to brush my hair
Yeah.
since the beginning of the campaign. It's really I clean up nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
You
looking
just started a cult.
like you're looking kind of you're looking honestly a little bit princely right now. So
Look at you.
So, like, you've actually got 5 people of varying ages and races that are actually like, okay, I think this one's got a plan. So they're actually, so if anybody looks out the front window or door of Gilda's shop, there's actually Maleficus speaking with 5 commoners. And what are you saying to these fine people that are hanging on your every word?
Oh no.
Oh no.
You did this to yourself.
I'm talking about these are clearly trying times. There are mysterious things afoot, and you know what? You're not gonna survive without a strong leader, and I am that man. I am that lion man. Pound my paw for emphasis.
Oh my god! Oh, that's great.
What you need is someone with a plan and
My goodness.
leadership skills. Look no further.
So great.
These 5 people are watching, but there are people screaming and running in the background. Like bullshit.
So we've all come out of the shop now, and I'm just gonna like exasperated sigh and be like, God, just stop.
Ah, my general is here. The planning session that had just taken place in that shop over yonder has concluded. I assure you, he has some good news for us.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
We're gonna run. We're gonna run.
That's what I meant. Run. We're all gonna
We
run.
should all go
Yeah.
somewhere else.
I know you might think you heard him say we're all gonna die.
We're all
but
gonna fly.
it's just what happened, but like that it's a phrase that means everything is going great and fine, but it's in Loxodon, but in common it sounds an awful lot like we're all gonna die.
Oh,
Great. It's
They
great.
fall for it.
They no,
Oh,
they
it
do.
was a nat 20, so
Yeah. They do fall for it. And
That's
yeah, so
charisma.
yeah, Dre. So you now have you have a variety of people in tow.
Great.
As you guys get set to try and cross town.
now we have a parade.
I'm gonna stealth and kind of like scout ahead to see if there's any devils on the way.
Okay.
I will go first-ish with Rhea, I guess, because
Okay.
we know where we
I'm gonna
are.
fall on my butt.
So Rhea is actually like she'll stick towards the back and make
Okay.
sure that we don't
I'll
that
go
she
first.
don't lose any stragglers. But yeah, because she also knows the way. So if the party gets split up from the
Roll the
villagers,
10.
you rolled a 10 for your stealth. Okay, that's not amazing.
Better than a 2, but
Better than
it is a 3.
Stuff by my sorry.
Oh,
he
kitty cats.
wants food. So as you scout ahead, luckily you don't seem to see any devils or anything in this particular stretch. But go ahead and everybody go ahead and just give me actually Clyde, go ahead and give me a perception check. Everybody else, I will use your passive perceptions.
17.
17, sick. All right, so up ahead, nobody else seems to notice this unless Clyde points it out. But on one of the side streets, as you guys are making your way across town, heading generally northwesterly towards the river, that sort of splits the town in half. Clyde, you see a charred human corpse just lying sort of near one of these, the junction of the street. But it is clutching a long sword that is particularly shiny. Like, it is very silvery, all up and down the blade and on the hilt.
I want that sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up and try and take the sword.
Okay. When you get about 5 feet away from it, give me a dexterity save.
Sword's gonna attack me?
It's a sort of attacking.
13.
13? Okay, cool. So you do save, and so what happens is you'll take 2 fire damage as you dodge out of the way, as you take a step towards this charred corpse, and you find out the reason it is charred. There is a hole that apparently looks straight down to hell, that this corpse is fallen on, and a gout of flame just blasts up as you near it,
Great.
just further charring the corpse, but you manage to hop away only slightly singed.
Sweet.
But you can grab the sword on your way by.
Is there anything special about the sword?
It is a silvered longsword, which means
Take
that it is silvered, so you in particular do know that this does make it so that it does go through infernal resistances that devils often have.
Ick.
Still doesn't do any bonus damage, but it ignores resistance.
Then I'll report that once they get close enough.
And how do you report that?
Check out this sweet sword. That guy had it. That burned dude. Don't go over there because there's like a hole and a tower of flame coming out of the hole. So be on the lookout for holes.
I immediately to the group of people being like, yeah, the castle's just this way. And everyone keep going.
Yep, it's right around this
And like,
way, away
like
from
shoo the
burned
kids
corpse.
that way and like try to distract them a little bit.
Now don't look over here. Don't look over here. Don't look. No, there's no body.
No, no.
This is
Nope.
fine. This is fine.
Check out this sword.
He was always like that.
Does anyone know any neat facts?
Sword. Silver. That's gonna be good against our infernal.
And over here is the
Enemies.
Museum of Moths. That is a pile of rubble now.
And-
Well, let's keep going.
And what are moths famous for? Anyone? Looking at the group. Kids?
I don't know. What are moths famous for?
Flying.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. Flying. Let's go.
Let's go.
Worst tour guides ever.
Yeah.
Does anyone know any facts?
No facts.
No,
Well,
some
we're in
facts.
Avernus.
Pure panic of like, I need to distract people from the burnt corpse.
It's just a log. Don't look at it.
All right. So
You know, I'm sure that there are plenty of burnt corpses around.
yeah.
I'm gonna say out loud, be like, why are we so worried about that one? There's one right over there, and just point at a different one.
Brandon.
What?
There's just logs everywhere. Burnt logs.
Oh. All right.
There are kids here.
They're gonna grow up eventually.
Not yet. Anyway,
So
we lead them.
Wow.
So
to the
you guys lead on as you go, do the thing. See, I'm just making sure, checking to see if you run into anything. It's all fine. It's all fine. Nothing wrong at all. Obviously, there's stuff wrong. Look at this place.
Yeah, if you're rolling something, then something went wrong.
Maybe. Let's see. Do.
You could just be rolling to see if something is going wrong. doesn't necessarily mean that something has gone wrong. We're fine. With is fine. Everyone move along.
Everything's
Alright.
fine.
So
Don't look down at the lava while we cross this bridge.
so
Very
nothing
bright
else
water.
nothing else happens right at this point, but you actually have gotten close to the southernmost of the two bridges that cross the river. Now, like all things down here in Hell, there's a catch. What used to be these two bridges, Gilda knows and Rhea knows that the northern bridge was called Torm's Reach. Torm, a very benevolent god in the Faerun pantheon. And the lower one was called Torm's Blade. You guys are closest to the southern one, Torm's Blade. It's not blade shaped, it's actually just a fine marble bridge that crosses the river. And normally it's really beautiful. The river just kind of passes underneath it nice and sedately. It's normally really beautiful. Sometimes people fish off of it. Right now, though, you might expect that it's a river of lava. It's not. It's actually just a giant...
River of lies.
The river of lies. It's actually just a giant friggin' chasm.
Oh.
And if you were to look down across, down through the chasm, you would actually look down and gaze directly upon the river Styx, several hundred feet below the city.
Ah,
So.
sorry.
Hey, that's neat.
All right, no one look down. No one look down. We're just gonna keep going. Just look straight ahead.
One at a time?
Don't look over the edge of the bridge. There's nothing down there but water.
Now,
Everybody wants to.
yeah. Now, as you're approaching the bridge, you get a good look at it. The bridge is about 20 feet wide, 100 feet across. It's covered in holy runes etched onto the stonework of the bridge. There's like symbols of Torm, god of courage, all over the thing, on various decorations and the railings. And unfortunately, just trying to figure out where it is. Yeah, right in the middle of the bridge are a bunch of devils
Of course.
who have very clearly just parked themselves there and are blocking the passage of the bridge.
How much is a bunch?
A bunch is 6 devils. Looks like a couple more of these bearded devils, and then a bunch of spined devils, which are the ones with wings.
They're very obvious to everyone.
Oh yeah, they're right there in the middle of the bridge.
Is there any other way in?
As
Across?
you know that there is one other bridge. There's the bridge that's a little ways north. And but you're thinking about it, and it's very likely both bridges are.
Yeah.
And you know that unless you can fly or teleport, those are the only 2 ways across the river.
So are we like right in front of the bridge right now, or can we like see it from a distance a little?
There's a cluster of buildings that you guys have sort of rounded, so if you don't have to completely go straight
And it's like, what?
into the way. Yeah, like, yeah, Gilda,
Wait.
if you're at the front, yeah.
Back it up. Back it up. There's some devils. I'm trying to think of how do we get past 6 of them.
I think.
I can disguise myself.
Do they look similar
Can
to the
too.
ones that we've seen previously?
Yeah, the 2 bearded devils are very similar to the ones that you guys just fought. And you have fought spine devils and a bearded devil in the basement of the villa.
Okay, so they generally look familiar to or consistent with what we've fought in the past.
Yeah, you've run into these types before.
I can disguise myself.
So can I. You want to be devils?
Yeah, let's disguise ourselves as devils.
I mean, they're pretty dumb, right?
Who knows?
They're not
But
that
we don't have a
smart.
lot of time, so we should do this
Let's
before more devils
fuck-
show up.
Fuck it. I disguise self as a spine devil.
And I'll disguise myself as a bearded devil.
Okay.
This is gonna go horrible.
So when you
That'd
like
be great.
how
All right, so that's my last slot.
Mine too.
okay, that's awesome.
So
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
threaten and be like, do you think we can do this?
I don't know what this is.
so
We're gonna try to fake them out. I'm gonna try to convince them that people are going to the other bridge. So they have to go back them up there.
yeah,
So
so
we can get these people across.
Can we
what- if-
sacrifice a child or two?
No.
No.
Aren't you a paladin?
I'm
What's wrong with
kidding.
you?
Oh my god, have a little fun.
God.
Have a little fun.
I'm in hell.
That's why you gotta look on the bright side.
Can I
Jesus.
offer a word of advice to give assistance to my friends here in the event that they must make a check roll of some kind?
Yes.
What's the advice?
The advice is to look important and confident, and they will trust you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
also give a word of advice and cast guidance. Be like, also, they're probably kind of dumb, and give. Man, which one of you do I think is more persuasive? Give Gilda guidance.
And that means I
I'm
get
gonna
plus
say
You get
something?
a D4 on. You have a minute to make a. You can add a D4 to any ability check.
Cool.
and I'm gonna say, with my knowledge of devils versus demons, devils are very lawful, so you have to be very deliberate with your directions.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what I
that's why
think.
you're coming too, right?
Great. Yes.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, is Gilda flying solo now? What happened?
So, but if she's doing the talking,
I'll try. I'll do my
Okay.
best.
so we should
Just in
hide a
case.
little
Okay.
bit and then
I feel so.
disguise and then run around the corner straight to the bridge.
So, like, with all that help, she gets to roll d20s until we like the result, right? Because
Oh well, I got.
That's how it works.
Oh, I know what that means. I know what that means up here.
All right, let's go.
And trust
So
me, it means
I'm
something.
like a spiny devil. I'm like, I feel prickly. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So
Kind of like hustle up to the bridge.
So yeah, this is our, for any sort of visual representation, this is what they're running up looking like. Just,
I'm beautiful.
Spine devil, like a weird Aarakocra gone wrong, and a man with a beard that's made of spiked snakes.
Spike snakes. All right.
Yep.
So I'm like flying over. Look like it's urgent.
All right, so we hustle over and I'll call their attention and be like, "You there?" And then as we get closer,
Mm.
I'll just be like, "You've all been reassigned."
We have to go to the north gate. Was it the north gate?
Okay. And so the bearded devil, one of them will sort of step up and like, and on whose authority is that? They'll like plant the glaive. Yeah.
The higher. Do I know? Would I know? I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Don't
do
know.
I know the
Yeah, does he
hierarchy
know?
of ranks?
Well, you do know that there is definitely a hierarchy of devils.
Well,
Um,
so are devils like humans, where there's like millions of smiths? So is there like a smith equivalent in Devilish? Like, General Smith.
Maybe.
Well,
Um,
in demonology, it's usually like barons and dukes and lords and stuff.
Yeah, and that is definitely the case. Like, you do know that there is a definite physical hierarchy of devils, but you do know that, yeah, there are also types of devils are also sort of their own hierarchy. Like, spine devils are a hierarchy, bearded devils are usually a hierarchy, sort of like giants in that way.
Okay.
But go ahead. Oh, see, the problem is, I've asked you for very specific knowledge, so it's up to you guys to figure out what you say.
So I'll say, the Duke has reassigned you to go to the North Bridge, and we're to wait here for backup.
The Duke. Those orders are pretty high up. The Duke talked to you in person for that?
No, of course not.
Obviously.
The message was relayed to me.
And me.
Okay. Go ahead. Both of you go ahead and give me persuasion checks.
I'm so nervous. It wouldn't be deception
Well, actually, yeah. Persuasion, well, yeah. yeah.
or deception?
Yeah, this will be deception.
Either one?
No, this will be
It'd be the
deception.
same for me.
Yeah, you guys are straight up lying. It's deception. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
That's right.
Whoa, okay.
13.
Don't forget the D4.
Oh. Nice. 20.
Ooh, okay. Okay. So, get devil look at you and be like, all right.
I'm just looking around like,
They want all of us up there?
mm-hmm.
No, you guys are gonna go there. We're gonna wait here, and we got backup coming.
All right.
Most of the humans are going that way.
Okay. All right. Both of you give me another deception.
Oh god. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, same roll.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
So 20. Because I rolled a 15. Do I get guidance for that one too, or just the first one?
Just the first one.
Yeah, just
Okay, so
one,
it's 15.
one use thing.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay. I don't know. That seems like just a T on this bridge. I don't know if you might get rushed by a bunch of these mortals. I mean,
They're squishy.
they are, but there's still a lot of them in there. I've found I've on the way over, we roped up like 5 or 6 already. Like, just walking here.
All the ones I've
none
run
coming
into are
here.
children, so
We aren't
Clyde,
headed this way right now. We're gonna get back up here in a couple minutes tops.
so Clyde, looking at this, go ahead, like you would know, because you're looking as you're standing on this bridge, you would definitely recognize that the runes and things and sigils sculpted into this bridge are definitely some sort of warding, some sort of holy warding.
Okay.
That would very likely be harmful to fiends and undead.
If they touch it,
Not necessarily if they touch it, because they're standing on the bridge. They seem to be standing on the bridge without any ill effects. They're just kind of the 2 bearded guys are standing in the middle, and then the spine devils are just sort of perched up on the railings.
okay.
We're making a grilled cheese and bacon. Do you want some of it?
I want some.
Didn't hear nothing.
Cannon.
I heard all of that.
Grilled
Good
cheese
stuff.
and bacon? Hell
Who
yeah,
said
man.
It's just the devil over there is like, I'm making some.
Yeah, one of the spine devils like, I heard there was bacon.
Or bacon.
They don't
I'm
have it.
sorry.
They don't get that
There's
down
bacon
here.
over on the North Bridge.
Oh shit. There's bacon up on the North Bridge.
There's so much bacon.
Damn.
People,
They said they're not
people
bringing
bacon.
it here. So wait, these wards,
Mm-hmm.
are they to like prevent?
I mean, I'd make some for them.
Well,
but
shush.
Is like to prevent devils from crossing it?
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
10.
10. So with that, yeah, you know that there's some sort of they're definitely there to abjure the unclean sort of situation. They're definitely wards against devils, demons, zombies, generally all the nasty crap that floats around on the surface occasionally. It's definitely there to. You're looking at it and you're like, it's definitely one of the reasons why the bridges are in such good shape as they are, while the rest of the city is just crumbling around. I think that it might have an effect on the devils.
So,
If you like hit it or
so I'm gonna point to some of the sigils and be like, wait a second, this is a trap.
you're all fakes.
And he'll stand up and be like, a trap? I'm standing right here. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Everyone, step off the bridge. Don't touch the bridge. Look at the
Don't
bridge.
touch it.
Do you see these sigils? These are holy wards.
I don't believe you.
Look at them. Look at them. Have you seen these wards before? Do you recognize these?
No.
Well,
Well,
then you're an
you
idiot.
should. You learned it in devil school. I don't know. You learn about this when you're like a small being. I'll just stop talking.
Baby devil.
Like,
Baby devil. My mom taught me about those ages ago.
I think you should go back and clarify these orders. I'm not moving until I get proper orders to shuffle forth, or until the rest of the armor comes through here.
You're saying that I should go talk to the Duke myself?
Well, whoever like talk to you. I don't care if it's Zariel or Belle or any of them. Just like if you're talking to Lucille, I don't care. But
Jeff?
just like not you. You do not have the authority to order me around.
Touche. I'm
Touche.
gonna take one of my swords out and I'm gonna swing at his neck.
Question.
Okay.
Would I know how words work now that I know they're there?
Well, you can real quick. You can go ahead and give me a religion check.
Religion check. Okay.
Yep. 'Cause these aren't just any words.
13?
13? Okay. So you do know that, yeah, they're set up in, like, you're familiar with wards in general.
Mhm.
But yeah, these are definitely more of a holy or ritual ward, but you think that there is some sort of trigger, usually for this sort of thing. Some sort of activation thing, whether you touch something or you have to say something. It might be some kind of prayer, maybe. I don't know. That's what you're getting off of that. And
So you just whip your sword out?
Yeah,
Or-
I'm gonna pull out the long sword,
mhm.
Okay.
the one that I just picked up, and I'm gonna swing at the neck of this guy who's smart mouthing me.
Okay. And
Okay.
I think that is actually where we're gonna call it for this evening.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So fantastic,
Well.
fantastic job.
I'm a good bluffer.
Yep, you are. You honestly are.
So
I'm
next
not-
week we're gonna have to fix for a really short session in which we all just die
Yeah.
immediately.
To these devils?
I was gonna fly back to threaten and Naomi be like, there's warning, I don't know how to do it.
But you guys will have to figure out what to do about that next
Oh
week.
boy.
I was really hoping Brian would just walk away and be like, all right, you got me. Walk around a corner, disguise himself as somebody else, and come back and try again.
I mean, I thought about that. Just Be someone else.
You're right. You won't listen to me.
Fine, I'll go
Goodbye.
get someone else.
I doesn't think that way.
It's me, Zerial. Pronounced the name wrong though.
Yeah.
You know, Lucille.
Zerial. It's
I
me.
am Jeff, head of accounting.
Security.
Head of development.
Oh, you know there's a
And you're just the same devil.
yeah, same guy.
Exact
Head-
same devil.
Head of resource allocation.
Yeah.
I'm with HR.
We got
I
a
mean,
complaint. You
DR.
were very
Yeah,
rude.
hell
Devil
resources.
resources.
Hellish resources.
Amazing.
Oh,
Amazing.
awesome.
Very good. But so thank you guys. Welcome to hell. I hope you enjoyed it.
We'll be here for a while.
Can we go somewhere else next time?
Nope.
It was warmer than I imagined, but still pleasant.
It's a dry heat.
That's
Yeah, it's a try.
Dry heat. That's better.
Doing wonders for my tuberculosis.
oh man.
Is that how that
Rainy.
works?
Yeah,
Doc
that was
Holliday.
yeah. That's
Old-timey
why
thing.
that's why Doc Holliday moved to Deadwood. It's because he had the consumption, and they thought that in general that did better with like dry air. They thought that that was better for people with tuberculosis, and there may be something to that still, but realistically, like treatment,
Interesting.
actual
I
medicines.
knew it was a thing
were-
for
were
arthritis,
good,
but
is it a thing for? Well, actually, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, humidity's
Makes
usually
the
bad
humidity
for.
just-
Yeah, makes sense.
Humidity
Anyway.
just doesn't feel good. Turns out. Turns out we don't like being in air that's mostly water.
But yeah. So thank you to my players. Thank you for playing. Thank you for coming back for a fun week of D&D. Thank you for sitting through my plywood video. Let's,
I'm gonna be
Never
really
get those
upset if
3
there's not a
minutes back.
sequel.
Yeah.
Well, so that's the thing. Like maybe we just do these. Maybe that's a thing.
maybe like
Show and tell segment before every game.
Yeah.
where-
if anybody has an idea for anything that they would like to do, just let me know and we can make that work.
Okay.
You
No,
can
what
make
we
that
need
happen.
to do is actually order something for Ian and just have it shipped to him and have like a note on the box that says live opening. or
Don't
something.
litter.
Also, don't litter.
Yeah.
Don't litter
the
this
follow
time. Don't
video
screw it
needs
up.
to be Ian just like picking up all the trash in a park or something.
Look, that was my yard, and I did pick everything up and dispose of it properly.
There's the proof.
Yeah.
It wasn't your yard.
Yeah,
we
it-
We got
read.
no proof.
Well, we rent. Oh, yeah,
We
of course I don't have proof. I was supposed to show that like 2 weeks ago. The plan was always to run that in front of whatever the next D&D game was.
It was warm that day. Yeah, I remember the sun.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
But,
Well,
but
okay.
yeah, for those of you who watch, thank you for watching. Thank you for walking around with us in Avernus for the first, but definitely not the last time. And we will be back doing this again next week.
Next time will be the last time.
Next time might be the last time. I mean,
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna live.
it might be. If like I'm not specifically aiming to party wipe you guys, but if it happens, it happens. Just saying.
I might have led us on that path.
Just saying.
Yeah, we can all.
I mean,
Playing
you guys
plot.
don't have to save my life. You can just let me get killed by these devils.
Nah.
I'm pretty neutral.
It's all right. We've got plenty of children to use as fodder. They can tank a lot of damage.
No.
Just the best paladin we got right
We're
here.
supposed to be friends.
Alright.
Very special. But yeah, I hope everybody has a nice night. Come watch us again next week, and everybody have a good time and stay casual.
Test
Everybody-
him.
Bye.
Bye.
Fine.
Yeah. The stream. Ah.
Uh,
It was a short one.
It happens. It's recorded.